Chelsea, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How's your week going?
It's been pretty good. I haven't really had a whole lot of homework or tests or anything, so it's been like really relaxing, especially right before a dead week and finals week starts.
That sounds like a really good week. So what year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
Oh, cool. So where are you living right now?
I live in the dorm, Booker, with my roommate Molly.
Okay, cool. So are you and Molly getting along?
I mean sometimes, but I feel like it's only on my side. Like we get along kind of face to face, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, I really don't feel like I have a very good attitude towards her, I guess.
Yeah. What do you like? Does she do things that make you feel agitated or feel uncomfortable or things like that?
Yeah, kind of. Like whenever we first became roommates, she was like really nice and sweet. And I mean, we went to Overflow together and we went to church, the same church. I mean, and that's kind of how we met, is like through church and Overflow, and like we would go together and stuff like that. But recently she just got a boyfriend, and every time like her and her boyfriend have a problem, she like comes back to our room and like dumps it all on me and dumps her problems on me, and I like stay up until 2-3 o'clock in the morning like talking to her and like trying to tell her like it's gonna be okay, like this is just something that's just a roadblock, you know, like life will move on, you know, because it's not like they broke up or anything.
Yeah.
It's just like a little fight.
Yeah.
But then if I have like a problem, I'll like tell her about it, and she'll just kind of be like, yeah, okay, and then start telling me more about her problems or like something about her. I just feel like she's just so like selfish, and I don't want to tell her because I mean that makes me kind of sound rude, like, oh my gosh, you're being so selfish, but I don't know. But like I love being her roommate because she's just like, she encourages me in like good ways. It's just like whenever we get kind of personal, like when we have like deep talks or something, it's all about her. So I don't know.
Do these deep talks have been like a lot? Like, do you feel like she always needs you to be like her therapist a lot of the times?
Yeah, and like not even with her boyfriend, just with like school and stuff. Like if she'll come in from school, I'll be like, oh, how was your day? You know, she's like, oh, like all this stuff, and like just names everything off, and she won't even like ask me how my day was.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, like that's kind of where you say, oh, how was your day? You know, even if you don't really mean it. Like I just want to feel like she actually like doesn't see me as just her therapist or whatever.
Yeah, that you like when you have problems, you want it in return, mainly, is what you're saying.
Yeah. And even when I do like talk to her about stuff, and she'll like maybe sit through it, but then she like doesn't say anything in return. So it's not like she gives me any sign of her like listening, you know. She's just kind of like, oh, okay, and then like goes on with her own thing, or is like, oh, I have to go do this, or like, okay, I'm gonna do homework now, or you know, she doesn't like tell me anything, and I'm like, I try to make her problem seem a lot less dramatic, or like make her seem like feel comforted, you know, but she like never tries to do the same thing with me.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like to me that you do like your roommate Molly like a lot. Like you do have like similar traits of her, and you guys have similar hobbies and you have fun. It's just that whenever you have a problem, you don't feel like she's like reciprocating the same things of, hey, like I give my all to you, I just wish you would give your all to me. Is that about right?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you ever thought about like any solutions to coming up with the problem? Because it sounds like you aren't too rocky, but when it comes to that certain point in your relationship, it's hard. Have you came up with any solutions on how to work that out with her?
I mean, kind of. I guess I could bring it up to her about just how I kind of feel like she doesn't pay enough attention to me, you know, like how I feel like I'm pouring into her, but she like doesn't pour back into me kind of way, or something like that. And I could be like nice about it. I don't have to tell her everything, like go into every detail about, oh, you do this with your boyfriend and do this and this and that. But I could just like kind of be like, I just don't feel like you give me enough attention as that like I give you attention, and I just kind of feel hurt by it, or something like that.
Yeah, because it seems like maybe she doesn't know that she actually is not showing you, you know, the attention. Like maybe she feels like you're a really
Sorry.
oh no, you're fine. That you're a really strong person because she can come to you to be there, like be there for her. That you don't need her to be there for you as much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she feels like you're as strong that you give her advice that she doesn't need to give you advice. So maybe you should sit down and talk to her and tell her, hey, when I'm feeling down in the dumps, I would really love like that shoulder to cry on, or those ears to listen, and just advice to give like I give to you, and so that your relationship can get stronger and grow as you want it to be. Well, Chelsea, it was so great talking to you today, and I hope that we kind of patched up some things. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks.